My name's Chris Waitt. I'm an independent filmmaker, and I've decided to make a film about my personal problems. I recently got dumped by my girlfriend, Alice, after only 3 weeks. She's one of a long line of girlfriends who dumped me. In fact, I've been dumped by pretty much every girl I've ever been out with. I've been dumped by email, I've been dumped by answer phone, twice actually, 2 girls did that. I've been dumped by text message, been dumped over a webcam. One girlfriend even wrote a novel which she dedicated to me, in which the boyfriend character bled to death after having a garden fork stuck in his throat. I guess that was her way of telling me that something was up. Meanwhile, my friends are settling down, and even my younger brother's got married and has a kid, and I'm just worried that I'm starting to become, you know, strange Uncle Chris. I'm not saying people won't leave me alone with their kids, but I think I don't want them to be worried. I feel like I'm getting old, and my body's out of shape. I recently found a hair in my ear. I've even had some problems with my, you know, getting it up. Anyway, I've had this idea for a project which I think is going to sort everything out. What I'm going to do is interview all my ex-girlfriends one by one and ask them to tell me what's wrong with me, so that hopefully I can improve myself and find a new girlfriend and have a long and fulfilling relationship for the rest of my life.
Good afternoon, yeah, I'm in school. How can I help you?
I'm trying to track down a girl who was at school with me.
Who's calling?
It's an ex-boyfriend of hers.
Oh, right. I doubt whether we'd be able to find details that far back, to be honest, because that's an awful long time ago.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, is that Dawn?
Yes.
Hello, Dawn. This is Chris Waitt.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm making this film about relationships.
Right.
And so I was hoping that I might be able to interview you.
I just had a baby, so it's not a really great time for me. My hair's falling out.
Hello, Hannah. This is Chris Waitt here.
Oh.
And I wondered if it might be possible to perhaps have an interview with you.
I can't imagine why I'd want to do that, really.
Please.
Chris.
Hello.
You sound miserable. What's happened?
Well, I just recently got dumped.
Again?
Yeah.
I've got a man living with me now.
Is he your boyfriend?
Don't persuade some other people.
What people? What make up people from my life? There aren't that many important people in my life. You're probably in, I would say you're in the top 5. On Tuesday, just so
ask questions that put me in a corner, are you?
We had some good times together, didn't we?
You what?
I just want to relax today.
Okay. Why? Are you ill?
I'm on my cycle. I've just begun my menstruation cycle.
Every time I come away from the phone after speaking to you, I want to vomit.
I can't do it.
I don't want to be in your film.
The answer would always be no.
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 My first attempts to contact my ex-girlfriends hadn't gone as well as I'd hoped. One person I hadn't called was my most recent ex-girlfriend, Alice. She'd always had a lot to say about what was wrong with me, so I thought it would be a good idea to speak to her in person. Hi, it's me. I was hoping... Would it be possible just to come in for a cup of tea?
No.
Could I just maybe, while I'm here, pick up some of my CDs?
Fuck off.
Right. As I hadn't been having much success, I travelled up to Scotland, where a number of my ex-girlfriends still lived. I thought I'd start by going round to Emily's house. Unfortunately, she wasn't in. So I went round to see Melissa instead.
She doesn't live here.
I later found out that shortly after our relationship ended, she moved to Australia. Why do girls keep dumping me?
I don't know you. Maybe you're just a really bad, mean person.
Jesus, don't you think? I mean, that's very sudden of you to say those things. You've only just met me.
Is this how you start most relationships? You should ask these guys why you're doing. Hey, why do you think like all his girlfriends keep dumping him? Huh?
He needs to like sort out his hair and shave and dress up better.
The next day, I finally managed to bag my first interview with an ex-girlfriend called Claire. I thought maybe you were avoiding my calls. What number is it? I'll see you in about an hour or something. I wondered what I'd learn about myself and where things had gone wrong between us.
Hello?
Hi, it's Chris.
I've changed my mind. I don't think I can do it. Sorry.
Hi there, man. Are you a success with girls?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Be yourself, man. If she doesn't like you, then it ain't meant to be. Simple as.
So you're good on your skateboard?
Honestly, I'm alright.
Can you do us a little move?
Why not, man?
Unlucky. I remembered a girl who turned me down for a date once. Oh, Luke. Oh, hi. This is... Oh. And as no one else was talking to me, I thought I'd ask her why she found me so unappealing. Oh, hi. Hi, Lucy. How are you?
Fine.
Shit.
What are you doing?
Okay, bye. Excuse me, why do you think my ex-girlfriends aren't talking to me?
I don't know.
You have a boyfriend? Really? How long?
A year and 3 months.
No, I mean, how long is his penis?
My mom's over there.
Oh, dear. I didn't know where my ex-girlfriend Natalie lived anymore, but I did know where she worked. So I headed over to the West End of Glasgow to see if I could talk to her. Hi there. Hi, I'm looking for Natalie. She works here.
What? Who are you? Why?
I'm so sorry. My name's Chris.
To be perfectly honest with you, I really don't want you to be in here if that's okay.
Sure. Sorry about that, by the way. I think she was on the phone before.
What's the camera?
I'm sorry. I may.
What's he doing?
Well, the thing is, we're just making a film about. Okay. Okay. That's okay.
You just don't walk into people's office.
Well, I think we just set it for the wrong.
Out the room.
Our only. What we were trying to do was just make a film about my ex-girlfriends. Not everyone seemed as enthusiastic about my project as I was. When I returned home, I got a phone call from the head of the film company, Mark Herbert. Hi, Mark. Everything okay?
Not really, no. I've just seen all the footage from Scotland. What the fucking hell have you been doing? It's supposed to be a film about your ex-girlfriends, and all I've seen is some fat bloke falling off a skateboard. Where are these interviews? I mean, this is a proper feature film documentary. It's not like half an hour crap that you're going to put on YouTube. You're just ambling around, freaking people out. I mean, you can't just turn up with a camera outside somebody's house unannounced. You just can't do it.
I mean, obviously I was taking a more guerrilla approach to it.
A fucking gorilla would have done a better job. I mean, there's another thing. You look such a scruffy twat trying to get interviews looking like you're going to fucking rob people of 50p to buy yourself a cup of tea. Part of that advance that we're giving you, can you not buy some jeans? I think contacting your girlfriends, clearly isn't working. I think we need to find you some new girlfriends.
Have you got anyone in mind, or?
Maybe you're gay. Maybe you need to meet a man. To be honest, I think we just need to sort of reevaluate where we go from here, because I think we just need a major fucking rethink on the whole project.
Okay.
Bye.
Cheers. The only way I could think to carry on was to visit the one woman who I knew was willing to speak to me. My mum.
Fine.
Sorry, we're late.
That's okay, I don't expect anything different. Why won't any of these women have anything to do with you, Christopher? You're singularly unsuccessful in getting any of them to have anything to do with you.
She'd found a large box of love letters which she thought would help with my project.
Too big to come down.
Looking at them reminded me of some girlfriends I'd forgotten all about.
Paula, Natasha, Claire, Gillian.
Who the hell was she?
Who's Omi? Anne-Marie Landweck.
Jeez, I forgot about her.
Olivia, is it?
There's another one from Olivia.
Olivia.
But there's another one from Olivia, of course.
There's quite a lot from her.
Olivia. Oh my God. Do you read it?
It's quite ironic how initially it was you who suggested we exchange addresses with me not being sure of what I wanted. And now you make no contact while I'm ringing and writing. You owe me the common courtesy to tell me whether you want to see me again, romantically or not. I feel like I've been waiting for exam results. Love, Olivia. Shame on you. Who's that?
So it starts with Dear Shitfuck.
Oh, dear. Oi, Cunty, that's a nice name.
Sorry?
Nothing.
My mum had been through so much with me over the years. She really wanted my project to be a success. So she made some calls around the village and managed to persuade a local ex to talk to me.
Julia.
Julia, Angela, oh my God.
I'm really not sure if I'm comfortable with this.
Okay. So, by the way, my mum said hi. I see you're staring at me almost in horror. Okay, let me ask, what are your memories of the relationship? Do you have happy memories of the relationship?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, very fond memories. I have no recollection of any sort of bad times, and certainly no bad times where you were concerned. But...
Oh, well, that's good. So, why did you dump me?
It was just something that fizzled out. We all went off and did our other things, so there wasn't that contact anymore.
So we drifted apart?
Yeah.
Or... Do you remember being sad after the relationship split up, or...?
I'm sure I must have been sad, but again, it was, 11 years old. You don't really sort of... I was probably devastated for some time, but it wouldn't have taken me long to sort of get over it and go to the sweet shop and think, oh, that's nice. What do you do at that age,
Yeah. I wasn't sure exactly what I'd learnt from my first interview, but at last my project was underway. By the time I got back home, my mum had already arranged another interview with an ex-girlfriend.
Have you got an address for Dawn?
When I'd originally contacted Dawn, she'd turned me down, but after a call from my mum, she agreed to meet me later that day. How do I look, though?
You look terrific. Oh, beautiful. Your underpants show right the way through, underneath your trousers and underneath your tummy.
And what do you think she'll make of me?
I think she'll be very glad she married the man she married.
I first met Dawn when I was 5 years old. We were childhood sweethearts. One day, Dawn became a woman, and we became boyfriend and girlfriend. We went out together for 2 happy years. I was great friends with her family too, especially her mum. So I was really looking forward to seeing them again. Jeez, open automatically. A lot had changed since Dawn dumped me 15 years ago. Fucking hell, do you own all this? Yeah. Oh my God. And then just this little garden out the back, eh?
Mum, can you take Alex? He's going to puke over me in a minute anyway.
It was amazing to see how different our lives had turned out.
Mum, can you take Livy to the toilet?
And I wondered if there'd still be any chemistry between us. Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about me and you then. I mean, why? I mean, you were basically the first love of my life, but also I lost my virginity to you, with you. Was it true the other way?
No.
Oh. Because the thing is, yours used to say that it was.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I lied.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, when you think of the relationship, well, whenever, it sounds like you probably don't.
No.
Would you say that, yeah, I mean, that it's a happy memory or not particularly?
We were 16. It was very intense, sort of. We were only together for about a year or more. So it was
2 years, wasn't
was
it?
it? I don't know. I think it was only about a year, maybe 2 years. I can't remember.
Oh, what's a year?
But yeah. And of course, you grow up.
So, why did you dump me?
The pleasant side of our relationship had sort of moved into a more unpleasant side experience. I don't know.
The thing is, obviously, you dumped me. So can you even imagine some of the reasons?
Yeah. We went to a wedding and you got really pissed and then you pinned my mum up against the door and kissed her. And I didn't know quite how to react at the time because it was pretty horrible.
Yes. That wasn't a very good thing to do.
No. I can't be too long. I'm going to have to really quicken this up.
Trying to think of just to do a short amount. Why do you think your love life has been such a success and mine has been a failure?
I kind of try and learn from things and then hopefully the next relationship then is a better one. You might keep repeating the same mistake, but then finally something's going to hit you in the face or be painful enough to say, right, this behaviour, this part of my character limits me, doesn't actually do anything for me or anyone that I love and care about. Come on then. You really got to go now.
Is it possible we just have 10 minutes with your mum?
Not really.
Bye-bye. Say bye to your mum from me. Although Dawn didn't seem to be that happy to see me again, I felt I had learnt something from the experience. Hi.
Hello. Is it all right?
Yeah, she was pretty pleased to see me, I suppose.
How have you got on?
We got on quite well for a while. Most of the letters my mum had found were from Olivia. When I last saw Olivia over 10 years ago, she was a young actress. I got my mum to go up into the attic and she dug out some old photos and letters and things. And
oh, God. I really want to see those letters. Oh, God, what did I write?
Well, that would be interesting, you know, to be able to show them to you and we could look over them and just...
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually it would be great to see you again.
Yeah, I mean, and you.
Do you have a boyfriend out of interest?
I don't. How about you?
No, I don't. I'm single. But...
Okay.
Hi, you.
Nice to see you.
And you. Thank you.
What's the sort of ratio of people who've just said, you've got to be joking, and people who've said, OK?
OK, I'll be honest with you. At this point, you are the only person that has decided to say yes, but I mean...
What? You are joking.
I've had contact with 2. There are a few that aren't willing to speak to me ever again.
Do we want to move in?
Well, we will look at that. Olivia was just as pretty as I remembered her, and I had a feeling we were going to get on well.
What's the working title of this film, then?
What are your memories of the relationship?
All I remember is, you know, you were a jerk. Yeah. I have memories of being, you know, really hurt. Yeah. I was naive and I was romantic, and those are good things, I think, to be romantic and, yeah, to still believe in love or something. Not to say, you know, it was love, but... Can we just get to the letters, please?
My idea for this interview was I was going to write you replies to them because I didn't write replies at the time. And so I thought it would be a really nice idea if I finally, after all those years, wrote a reply.
So if you need to do that, that's fine.
Well,
That's fine. You know what I mean?
The thing is, as it turned out, I didn't have... I've
didn't
been
have
so
time.
busy.
Sorry.
Oh.
But why have you kept them, I'd like to say? If you never replied, why the hell would you keep these letters all these years? That's weird to me. That's a bit fucked up.
Well, I have to say, I didn't really keep them. It was my mum.
But why would your mum see my letters? What kind of relationship do you have with your mum? Come on, let's read these things. Fucking hell, OK. I like you more than anyone ever. Oh, God. You make no contact while I'm ringing and writing. I've been thinking about you. Lots of love, Olivia. If you just wish to be friends, that's fine, although I don't pretend I would not prefer more. I feel like I've been waiting for exam results. Love, Olivia. I feel physically sick. When you received letters from me saying, you know, how much I wanted to hear from you, that clearly didn't kind of prick your conscience. Or if it did, you didn't, not enough to pick up a pen and write back or pick up the phone. So...
I think, by the way, I did ring you. We did speak on the phone.
You're such an arsehole. No, but what
I think I was into you.
Explain why you felt those things but didn't write then.
I am a lazy arse.
Right. I don't believe that people are lazy. I believe that they deliberately aren't forthcoming, and that there are reasons why they're not forthcoming with their feelings or whatever.
Well, could I make it up to you by taking you on a date? I mean,
I think you're reading these
crazy
letters.
about me.
I think you're reading these letters thinking that must mean there's something there.
No, I'm just saying there might be.
I think trust is a big thing, Chris, and I don't think I would trust you. And I don't think I would trust you if you're saying to me, I've fucked up every relationship I've ever had and I've been done. Why would that make me think, hey, let's go out? I mean, maybe you should ask someone out who doesn't know any of this stuff.
Not even dinner?
Oh, no. Sorry, Chris.
Why?
I just wouldn't. Yeah.
I was starting to build up a picture of myself through my ex-girlfriend's eyes, so I thought I'd take up Olivia's suggestion and test out what I'd learnt so far on a new girlfriend. All I had to do was find one. My friend and producer Mary offered to help me set up a page on MySpace. She told me it was a surefire way to meet new girls. How successful do you think this method will be?
It will be really successful, especially when you pimp up your page. Occupation?
Film director, movie director, independent filmmaker.
Slim, slender, athletic, some extra baggage.
Athletic.
So now we've got to put some photos of you. So let's choose a file. Let's see your photo bank. Oh, wow. Oh,
that one.
Jeez, that's awful.
Yeah, my chin's all right.
No. But you do have to look hot.
Oh, shit, okay. How was that one?
No, you look psychotic. No. That's going to confuse people. You look too much like a girl.
See, to me, that would be a better one.
You look really scrubby, student.
So there was that one.
It's just too weird. It doesn't actually look like you. You want to look hot, but not too serious. You know what I mean? Awful. Stalker, weird. Not good.
What about this one?
That's cute.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, you look really cute in that picture. You have the same haircut. You just need to look hot and cool. I think you can look hot if you try, but you have to do something to your hair. Do you have a brush?
No. How do you think I should be looking? Pout?
And look up at the camera.
How soon do you think girls will start responding to me?
Probably within a few days.
With 3 interviews now under my belt, I felt ready to speak to an ex-girlfriend I'd been holding back from contacting. Vicky was the girl who'd written the novel about the boyfriend who gets brutally killed. Although she'd always denied it, something about the character had always led me to suspect it was based on me. I was hoping that I might be able to do this sort of interview with you for this project.
Uh-huh. About what?
Well, about...
anything specific or...?
About us.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it'd be quite good. There is something that I do want to talk to you about, so... yeah,
Well, if it's about the money, I can pay you back. the money I've got because I'm being
No,
paid.
it's not about the money.
My relationship with Vicky was the longest I've ever had. I knew she wanted to get married, so I bought a ring and proposed to her in the monkey house at the zoo. She said yes, but after 4 years of engagement, I still hadn't set a date for the wedding, and she eventually dumped me. Vicky agreed to be interviewed the next day at the flat where we'd lived together for many years and where she now lived with her new boyfriend. I knew that going there would bring back a lot of memories for me, but even so, I was looking forward to seeing her again. I've decided to cancel the interview because I've overslept. Even if I leave now, I don't think I'm going to get there on time. This is quite a long drive. So I'm just going to stay at home. Bit of a fuck up. As I had the rest of the day at home, I checked my MySpace page to see if I'd had any interest. I guess there must have been a technical error, as the offers weren't exactly flooding in. Fortunately, Mary set me up on a date with a friend of hers called Charlie. What's she like?
Yeah, she's really nice and really cute. So don't fuck it up.
I told my mum I was going on a date, and she offered to come up and tidy my flat.
The desk is a mess, there's stuff all over the floor, the stuff that just needs sorting and putting away, caring for Christopher. Good woman wanted. Is all of this dirty and all needs sorting and washing?
Maybe it is dirty.
OK, leave this room to me.
No.
What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no?
Because I know where the clothes go.
Yes, I know, but you don't know where they go when they're dirty, do you, stupid man? Let's see if we can have this with our coffee. Oh, look, it's turned to curds and whey, Christopher. Lovely. Christopher! Like this for your tea? Would you like it with butter, Marmite, or how? Would you like it toasted? Or would you like the fur separate? The floor where you stand have a pea, and you've obviously dropped some pea. Post-urinal drip, I think they call it pud, Christopher, is found. There's an empty toilet roll here, there's an empty toilet roll here, there's pubic hairs. Just look at this. Dear God in heaven, it's a disgrace. If you bring a girl back here and says, can I use the toilet? Come in here and find a filthy hole. It's not what you want to find.
I mean, Mary says that the amount of toys hanging around doesn't send out a very good signal.
I mean, you're going to bring somebody back here, Christopher, who you want to go out with or you would really like to get to know better. You can't be somebody that you're not. You are a person who likes to have some toys around, and that's who you are. And if they don't like that, then I think they won't like you.
With my mum's advice in mind, I met up with Charlie later that night and just tried to be myself. Sorry I'm late.
Well...
I really must learn how to use this stuff. Okay.
Thank you very much.
What kind of guys are you into?
Just highly cerebral kind of.
Okay. I mean, do you like toys?
Toys? What kind of toys?
Oh, sort of cool figurines.
How many toys? Would you say you're good in relationships?
Not great.
Okay.
I've been dumped by pretty much every girl I've ever been out with.
Interesting. Have you ever had an actual job?
The answer is no.
What do you look for in a woman?
You know, just a long and fulfilling relationship for the rest of my life.
Okay. And you think this is a good way of doing it? You think making a film and going on a lot of dates with people is a good way of doing it?
Yes. I thought the date was going pretty well. I could tell from Charlie's body language that she was into me, so I thought I'd make the next move. Do you want to come back to my flat? It's very tidy.
Sorry?
Right, no, I was saying, do you want to come back to my flat?
I've got to go somewhere first, but yeah, I can just give you a call.
I waited for a call from Charlie. Hello? But I got one from Mary instead.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Doesn't it even register in your mind that on a first date that you don't ask the details of somebody's entire sexual past?
Things
That occurred to you that that might be a little bit weird.
No.
The word that she used many, many times was weird. She just kept saying, it's really, really weird. I mean, the fact that you got your mom to go clean your room because you thought that girl was going to bang you is beyond me.
I was just being optimistic. I think she will see, when she has a bit of time to reflect on it, that there was a connection between us and there was quite a lot of chemistry.
Oh, Jesus.
I think there's something a bit odd about her.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just
Oh, so now there's something weird about her and not you.
maybe.
Yeah. I just hooked you up with a really sweet, nice girl. And you blew it. You absolutely blew it.
I didn't.
Why do you have to come on so full on?
I was just trying to be myself.
Next time, be somebody else.
I was pleased to find out that one of the girls I'd phoned at the beginning of my project got back in touch with me. Unfortunately, through her solicitor. Her legal letter made it clear that she didn't wish to be referred to in my film in any way. Hi. It's Chris. For legal reasons, I can't mention her name or use her voice. I've said I'm sorry. I've said I'm sorry. It's not bullshit. I'm just... help me. I'm just... I didn't say that. I'm not. I know. I made a mistake. It was a mistake at the time. I know that. After lengthy negotiations with... she has agreed to do an interview for my project as long as I don't show her face. Use her voice, use her image, mention her name or anything at all about her that might identify her. I'm also not allowed to make reference to the time when she tried to... I agreed to meet Rachel, as she'd now asked to be called in the film, at a hotel. Despite all the difficulties I'd had in persuading her, I was genuinely looking forward to seeing her again. My mind was filled with images of the happier times we'd spent together. Hello, Rachel.
Hello.
I have to say, it makes me quite sad to have to speak to you in this way.
Just get on with it.
What are your memories of our relationship?
Good or bad memories?
Good.
Our trip to France was nice.
Okay. What about the bad memories?
Well, let's look at the facts. You did not have a job. You did not have any money. You were always late, and that never seemed to bother you. You seemed to find it funny to make jokes about my weight even though I am relatively slim. You made me feel bad about myself. I have since found out that at parties you pretended to other girls that I was just your sister, presumably so you could hit on them. Our sex life was terrible. You are unreliable, emotionally backward, and a fucking liar. Basically, you were the worst boyfriend I have ever had.
How, in your opinion, do you think I could improve as a boyfriend?
I think you need professional help. Look up a psychoanalyst or therapist. If you want to change, The help is out there, Chris.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I can't say it was particularly uplifting seeing her again. I am starting to see what my problem may be. I think I'm attracted to psychopathic women, because that is what is. It was February the 14th, and as I sat on my own in my flat, I remembered a girlfriend who'd actually dumped me on Valentine's Day itself. The last time I'd seen Danielle, we spent a weekend together in a luxury hotel. Whatever I did wrong must have been quite bad, as I never heard from her again.
How did you get my number?
But, I mean, it would be quite fun to do it at your house.
No. I'm not doing it in my house.
Why not?
Because...
Hi there. Who are you? Danielle's
Danielle's mum, yes.
Good to meet you. I'm Chris. Good to see you. Hi. Hi. Although Danielle was a model, she was even more beautiful than I'd remembered. I told my camera crew to take the night off so I could shoot the interview in the more intimate surroundings of an Indian restaurant. How many guys do you think you've been with since we sort of split up?
Let's not talk about that. I don't count. Since you. Since you. All right, okay. Okay, let's not.
Well, the last white guy that I went in with was obviously you. Since then, it's just been Asian men.
Is that because of me?
I don't know. White guys just didn't seem appealing anymore.
When I knew you said something to me, which was that you said that you were.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
You said that you were addicted to sex. Well, would you say that that's still true, or what?
Very much so, to be honest.
Why did you never call me after that night in the hotel?
Do you want me to be brutally honest?
Yes.
Brutally honest?
Yes.
Which kind of rude coming from like a girl like me. Okay, at the end of the day, we did not fuck.
We did kiss. We rolled around on the bed. But I admit that I couldn't get it up with Danielle. I seemed to have put her off an entire race of men. Maybe this is a bigger problem than I thought. Hi there. I needed to find out more, so the next day I arranged to meet Danielle to go back to the hotel room where we failed to have sex 2 years ago. I think this is it. I think this is the one.
I think this is it.
I booked at this hotel room. I borrowed the money from my mum, and you came over, and you know, the idea was it was going to be some sort of really sexy night. It was totally confusing to me, and it still is, as to why I couldn't, you know, get an erection. I've had maybe 4 girlfriends since you, and I've not really had sex with any of them because my penis isn't working properly. I'm basically useless as a man.
What about medication? Can you not take any medication?
You mean like...
Viagra. Viagra? No?
It's not like you feel it's cheating. Maybe I should just try that.
Yeah.
It's become really bad. I mean, this last girlfriend, without going to the exact specifics of it, the way that we would have sex, that was almost as if she was you know, as if I was a woman. I left the hotel more confused than when I arrived. Fortunately, on the way home, I got talking to some guys who were able to help me. The problem is that I can start, but I cannot finish.
But you can't finish.
You can.
Well, you can if you want to.
If you want.
If you want to finish.
I can't. I think that's it. I can't relax.
Mate, man. You've got to relax when you're with a woman. Don't just rush into your tit or your fanny or whatever. Kiss her wee tits or something, man. Or kiss her wee mouth, kiss her wee neck, even nibble her ear.
I think I start thinking about the fact
Well,
it's going to happen. Have you ever had any problems in that way?
No, I've never had a problem that way, mate, man.
No?
Aye, sometimes I have had a problem coming too quick because I don't like the lassie.
Right,
Because it's just a one-night stand. Empty your sacks and that's it. But when you're with somebody you love, you'll last longer.
Listen, mate, you've got to relax. You just got to chill. You've got to
I can't because I'm thinking about it all the time.
If you tickle it right, you don't have to put your penis there.
To be honest, I can barely masturbate anymore.
No, you can't. You actually been serious, to be honest with you, my man.
Yes.
You must be gay or something. You must be gay.
Where's up? Can you not get it up or something?
Well, you better be a bit of Vaseline yourself.
Go to a doctor.
A doctor
Go
will
to a
give you...
Got
hospital.
my arse.
What you doing, mate?
You're going to do it. You're going to
I
do
can't get an erection for long enough to get it.
Take Viagra.
I thought it's fucking easy. I've done my 22-year-old lassie.
Really? It was great to talk to the guys, and they had some really great advice. I think I've learned a lot about women, but I don't think this problem is that big a deal. Certainly not something I need to visit a doctor about. I think I just haven't found the right woman. Fortunately, interest in my MySpace page seemed to be picking up. So I made a few calls, sent a few emails, and went in search of a new girlfriend.
I play a lot of tennis. I like going to art galleries.
I like shoes quite a lot, and I have a lot of shoes.
I like men with big noses, strong nose.
Yeah. I was doing musical theatre, which is like, a lot of people are a bit about musical theatre.
Do you speak any Italian?
No.
Have you been to Italy before?
No.
Cool. Do you cook or bake?
No.
I can be a little bit depressed sometimes, just a little bit dark and difficult. I cry a lot, which is irritating for a man. And I notice boyfriends, they always get irritated. Then I don't, they will try to touch me, but I don't want them to touch me.
One girl dumped me actually 7 times. I'm pleased that it's a source of pleasure for you and enjoyment.
Hi, can I please book a cab?
Do you know about net art? Anyway, it's sort of like conceptual art, kind of being reworked using internet technologies, and maybe artworks that cross a boundary between being an artwork or a contextual project. So I'm kind of looking at how those practices may or may not impact the discipline of art history.
Wow. I have obviously wondered if I might be gay.
You might be. If you come on a date with me, it's likely.
Really, why is that?
It's not the only person I've turned.
Really? Was there more than one guy?
Yeah, more than 2.
Oh, really? My dates weren't going that well, with the exception of one girl.
What do you look for in a mate?
A mate? You don't make me sound like a monkey.
I couldn't really tell if Janet was laughing at me or with me, but she seemed to find me funny anyway.
Are you enjoying this date?
I'll tell you at the end.
Would you be interested in coming back to my flat?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. Tell me what, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, thanks very much.
What do you think of the flat?
Messy.
What should we talk about? What should we talk about?
What do you want to do? What would be your usual, step from this kind of date? What qualities do you think you've got to offer someone like me?
Things seem to be going really well with Janet. Really? Until...
I don't think you should worry about it.
Firstly, let me apologise, by the way. Obviously, the condom thing is always an issue. And I started to put it on I realised I got it on inside out. And it flipped off and actually flipped onto your leg at that point. Then I became confused and I started to doubt myself.
And then it was no.
How is it from your perspective?
Brief.
Okay, yeah, yes, it was.
Can I turn that round?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Has this problem occurred before? Not that it's a problem, it's just,
Well, it is a problem.
Well, it's no major
yes,
problem.
It has.
A lot? I had some quite good expectations.
Mm-hmm. Based on the kissing.
But, like I said, I think maybe it should not be counted.
Should not be
Counted.
as an official.
Yeah. I mean, this is assuming I'm going to see you again. It's something I've got to think about. I don't think you should worry about it.
How long has this been going on for?
Pretty much 3 years.
The last time you tried to have sex, what exactly happened?
Well, I mean, I found her attractive, but maybe 2 minutes into it, I started to feel my dick go limp, and it became pretty awkward, yeah. And then it was just like a downward spiral. It was just like a wipeout.
Okay.
She's dumped me since, by the way.
Okay. Do you want to hop on the couch for me?
Sure.
And breathe in. You okay?
Yeah.
Stop. That's fine. You need to slip the trousers down and climb onto the couch. Are you sure you want to film this?
We probably will, and then we'll just blur it out, I think.
Okay. When the penis is erect, Chris, have you noticed any bending or curvature to the penis?
Not really.
And the foreskin goes back okay?
Yeah.
Does it get a little bit tight when the penis is erect?
Not uncomfortably.
I mean, just checking the pulses in the groin. That's it. Good man. That's fine. Have you tried any medications like Viagra?
No. I suppose I'm reluctant to kind of try it. I mean, is it dangerous?
It's dangerous. No, Viagra is quite a safe medication, but can be very dangerous in certain situations. If that doesn't work, there is another compound called alprostadil, which can be administered directly into the penis by the patient himself, either by injection with a tiny needle into the shaft of the penis, or by a little pellet which is passed through the eye of the penis, the urethra.
Oh, God.
The bottom line is there are many treatment options for erectile dysfunction. So we're going to send the tests off, then we'll have results for you in 3 weeks.
I have to face the fact that I have a medical condition. Apparently, I cannot get an erection without medical support. How's it going to work? What? So I meet some girl and we're getting on really well. She comes back to my place and then I have to say, oh, excuse me a moment, I've just got to go and inject my penis. It doesn't sound that appealing. I've been looking up Viagra on the internet as well. To be honest, it's not that cheap. It works out about 20 quid an erection. I mean, even if I just had 3 erections a week over the course of my life, that's going to add up to something like £100,000. I don't think I can afford to have sex. There must be another way.
Notice how it feels when you think about your penis. Just think of your penis growing. Something is changing now. You know how to get erections, just like riding a horse or a bike. If 10 out of 10 is rock hard, what are you at the moment?
I mean, at the moment, I'm 0. That's fine.
This is the big moment, boy. Take a big, deep breath in.
Keep breathing, Chris. This is a wonderful thing to do on a first date. It's a nice way to get to know somebody. And they call it waking the snake.
Despite everything, my snake was still asleep.
Hello, Chris. Dr. Patrick Sheehan from the clinic.
Oh, hi.
All your results come back as normal.
Mm-hmm.
Your problem is likely to be psychological. You need to go and see the psychosexual counselor. And I don't know where that might take you, Chris. The human mind is a rather labyrinthine maze. The option of using Viagra is still there for you if you wish to go down that road.
Mm-hmm.
But the most appropriate starting point is a professional counselor.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a choice.
Sexual relations with somebody else, the act of sexual intercourse, represents an emotional connection. And perhaps it's the emotional intimacy that is actually what you want.
I brought my guitar along today because I've written this little song about impotence, and I was going to sing it to you. I mean, I write quite a lot of songs anyway because I'm in a band, so... I'd like to fuck every girl in the world, but I can't seem to fuck one. Crack whores and Christian virgins and lesbians too. I'd like to fuck every girl in the world, but I can't even fuck you. It's not the most romantic love song.
It isn't romantic at all, is it?
No.
You're thinking about a frustration that you'd like to have sex with lots of women. It doesn't matter who they are or whether they'd be interested in having sex with you. But I'm also thinking about the female stereotypes that are in your lyrics. Crack whores, Christian virgins and lesbians. Crack whores are people who are very vulnerable, and Christian virgins are normally fairly inaccessible sexually. And lesbians would certainly be inaccessible sexually. And typically, those are not positive stereotypes for men, are they? And the fact that you're writing funny songs about it, I think that's just a way of distancing yourself from the painful feelings that the erectile dysfunction and your feelings of not being successful with women actually represents for you. I think it's just a way of avoiding it.
I wasn't sure whether Dr. Lulu liked my song or not, but she told me that I'd need another 18 months of treatment. I was hoping to have sex sooner than that. Maybe I needed a more radical solution to my problem. I've just been chatting with this woman on the internet. I told her all about my problem, and actually she's very sympathetic. She's really said some nice things to me. It turns out she's actually into S&M, and she's got her own dungeon. Well, maybe I'll go and visit her for my project.
Have you ever pretended you were somebody else as an adult?
I once dressed up as Spider-Man at a...
Sensual, erotic adult? Bottom spanked?
No.
Whipped arse?
No.
We'll do the schoolroom scenario.
Mm-hmm.
We will try with you with the ball kicking and the whips. And some foot fetishing. Over the bench. That too hard, too soft? In between? I'm talking to you.
That's my phone. Mum, I'm not, can I call you back? I'm just busy at the moment. Is it possible to get a glass of water?
What have I told you? Fuck! Not mistress going out the door, running around like a blue-arsed fly to get the slave a glass of water. Pardon, did you say something?
Yeah, I said, I'm sorry, I did something wrong. I probably did. I've done a lot wrong in my life. I've got a lot of ex-girlfriends that are very angry with me.
Not a good thing to be telling someone who believes in female supremacy.
She wrote me a whole load of love letters and I didn't reply, and she said she was in love with me.
Ooh! So sorry, Olivia, and I'm now going to be a better person by not letting women down or myself in future.
I'm sorry, Dawn. Sorry, Emma. Catherine.
Catherine. Don't be pissing the Irish off.
She's actually Welsh.
Whose mercy are you at now?
Is it possible we could just have a little kiss? Just even a little hug.
A hug? Hugs I don't do.
Fucking hell!
Why would you think I want to hug you? Before you've even said sorry to all the girls you've hurt before. How did they stay around?
Why did they stay around?
Yeah, if you were no good at the sex, you're no good at the conversation, why? So you must have something going for you.
Large penis, right? Could have been.
Forgive me. Forgive me, ladies.
Forgive me, ladies. I think I've lost sight of what I'm doing. I'm not making a film about my penis. I think I've got to try and refocus. I had to get back in contact with my ex-girlfriends, so I decided to give Zara another ring.
Is this about the film?
Yeah.
Oh no, did it actually get made?
Yeah, well, I'm still making it.
Oh God, I think you should just give up.
Thanks.
Have you tried therapy?
I have, but I couldn't afford it. That's why I thought you might be able to help.
Yeah, okay.
Of all my ex-girlfriends, Zara was the one who'd known me at my lowest point after I'd split up with my long-term girlfriend, Vicky. Unfortunately, I arrived late and I hadn't eaten, so I decided to order a takeaway. Red curry with king prawns? Because Zara worked as a psychiatric nurse, I thought she'd throw an interesting perspective on some of my problems. Do you look back on our relationship with affection?
I was very excited when I first met you, yeah. I thought you were great.
Why?
Because I didn't know yet that about the truth.
Okay, what is the truth?
You say every woman you've been out with has been crazy. But I think you kind of drive them to that point where they just get so frustrated and they go crazy. And then you call women crazy, and I think you admitted that you kind of enjoy that.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Why did you dump me?
You're too busy, and you always arrange to meet and then cancel. You were always at least 2 hours late for anything. Yeah.
I mean, was there anything good?
The kissing was good.
Thank you.
So that's a good thing, Chris. You can use that.
So you did experience some pleasure?
Sex wasn't the highlight of the relationship.
I mean, do you think you ever had an orgasm with me?
No, I don't think so.
Why do you think I have had this problem with my penis?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Well, you are in a way, almost.
No, I'm not. I don't deal with people's sexual problems at all.
But why do you think I had this problem when I was going out with you? Because I found you attractive.
I think you weren't ready for a relationship.
Well, yeah, I just split up with Vicky, but that was 3 years ago. I mean, but I've still got the problem.
Yeah.
But what, you think I'm still not ready for a relationship?
I have no idea.
Okay. I mean, you make it sound like I've got serious psychological problems or something.
I think you have mental health issues, yes, but I don't know if I know you enough to kind of relate them.
What do you mean, mental health issues?
You thought for quite a while, that you were Jesus. No? Yeah, you actually believed it. That's kind of delusional.
The interview had raised some difficult questions for me, so I was glad that it was interrupted by the arrival of our takeaway.
Nice food, actually.
We never really got back to the interview. Anyway, it was more fun to listen to music, drink beer and play guitar, which is what we did for the rest of the night. It was great to see Zara again, but being with her took me back to the time when I split up with Vicky.
What?
If I could have held you once more in that life, it's nothing to you, but it keeps me alive like a Valentine's Day. It's a Valentine's heart anyway.
It's me.
Hello.
I wanted to try and do this interview again. I'm sorry.
Are you coming up? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm coming up. Obviously I'll set my alarm this time.
That would be good.
Yeah. So, I was thinking maybe next weekend. Something like that.
Yeah, that should be all right. The thing is, I was meaning to tell you, but you just haven't been in contact for a while, so just thought I'd better tell you. I'm having a baby.
Okay, wow. Congratulations. Wow, that's a big bit of news. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. I didn't know how to react to the news about Vicky. The more I thought about all my problems, the more I realised they all related to one thing. And I still hadn't found a solution. The next day, something arrived through the post. I'm going to take some Viagra. I'm going to do a controlled test. Well, here we go. Can't really feel anything yet. I don't know how many of these things you're actually meant to take. I can feel something in my nose. It just feels slightly hard. I don't know whether it's because I bought the cheap stuff or what, but at the moment I'm not getting anything. I'm going to take a couple more. Fuck it, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take another. Ooh. My tongue is blue. One more. Feel a bit odd. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. I need to speak to a doctor, please. About 6 or 7 pills. How long do you think it'll last? 8 hours. I've got an erection. I have a fucking major erection.
Right. What are you going to do?
I've got to find someone to have sex with.
Okay.
I'm going to go out.
Are you going to film it?
I need to have sex with someone. Is it possible that we could have sex? Excuse me, would you have sex with me?
Oh.
Right now?
No, it's not a good idea.
Excuse me. I need to have sex with someone.
You said what?
I need to have sex with someone.
What?
Excuse me, would you have sex with me?
No, I'm really sorry.
Sorry. Hi, excuse me, I need to have sex.
Is this a school video project?
Excuse me, would you have sex with me? I need to fuck someone.
That's great. I hope you do.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find someone who'll have sex with me.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I'm just trying to have sex with them. Would you be interested in having sex with me?
I'm not sure. I'm in a hurry.
You seem so nice.
You too, but I can't help you. You can hold me just for a moment.
Okay.
One moment. That's so...
God. Would it be possible just to go a little bit further than that? Really?
Yes.
But how can I believe you? Thing is, I'm ready right now. And this is a nightmare for me.
I have an interview. I'm a journalist.
what?
I write for a magazine and I must make an article about...
magazine?
You can give me your number. I will call you. I promise. Okay.
What's your name?
Alex.
Hey, well, it's nice to meet you. Would you be interested in having sex with me?
No, thank you. No. Excuse me.
Would you be interested in having sex with...
I'm a bloke in drag.
What, did you find me at all attractive?
I'm a bit old for you.
No, I like you. I need someone to have sex with.
Well, you better speak to my husband.
I need to have sex with someone right now. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was your sister. I didn't know it was your sister.
You just said you need to fuck someone. He did.
Yes.
He did.
Could I fuck you?
No.
Why not?
You have to buy me drinks like everybody else. Oh, you've got drinks and dinner, and presents.
Hi, can we have sex?
Right now? Are you desperate? Are you absolutely desperate to have sex with someone?
Yes. Would you fuck me?
No, I wouldn't.
Fuck off. Okay. Sorry. All right, no, leave it. It's easy, man. Easy. I had some time to think while I was in the cell. I'm not sure my experiment was a very good idea. Don't think I've taken the news about Vicky's pregnancy very well. It's made me realise that I'm still in love with her.
Filming. How cool.
Well, yeah. Wow. You. Give us a kiss then.
Yeah, a little bit of a change in here.
No drip on the tap?
No drip on the tap, yeah, I got that fixed.
Well, how did you do that?
I got someone in. I've got to have a washing machine.
Right.
That's there. For...
Oh,
I actually didn't need to do things like wash nappies and... what does it feel like coming in here?
Quite sad, I'd say. What are your memories of our relationship?
It was a very long relationship. So, I mean, there's right stretching back to university days. So, hang on a second, little.
Okay. All right, just hold on for a second. Why do you think we split up?
Okay, why do I think we split up? I think that
we wanted different things at that. Sorry, can I just calm down a bit and you ask?
Okay.
You can ask the question again. You can ask the question again. It's just I was still thinking about the last question, so...
Do you want to try and answer the last question?
No, I'd rather answer that question, really, because the memories thing's just...
Too big.
How am I looking?
You're fine. You look, you look lovely. Okay, let me ask you, why do you think we split up?
I felt there was a kind of life that I wanted that I didn't really see a possibility of having in the near future, anyway.
So what was that life?
I mean, obviously it was to have kids and a family and other more normal things.
I mean, why do you think we didn't get back together?
We were getting on with our different lives. You know, you were working and, you know, setting up life in London, and I was up here, and, you know, we were seeing different people, and, you know.
I've started to think that maybe making this film was a dramatic way to maybe get back together with you.
Well, it's not going to happen, is it? I mean, you know that I'm, you know, now with someone else and having their child, and you already know that all that.
I know.
I mean, I think you can try too hard to understand these things. I mean, I wouldn't say I understood it, but I don't know if it's really possible to, so. I mean, in a way, it's easier to tell the story of how things ended, you know, and the sort of do the kind of caricature of that. But it takes longer than you expect to get over things.
As well. You know, I mean, I told you I was upset when you split up with her, but I mean, it was inevitable that she would want a family, and it wasn't something that you ever wanted, Christopher. What? Because we used to say, you know, you're going to have children, you're going to get married, you know, and you never moved on. You never moved on in that relationship. Even when you got engaged, you thought that was a huge joke and bought her a trick ring, didn't you? It was never serious. You never took her seriously. And so you lost her. Yeah, she was very tolerant for a long, long time in that relationship. And you didn't like it when she finally thought she'd had enough. You know, get over it. You've got to get over it.
I felt my project was a failure. The only thing I'd learned was that I'd messed up the one relationship that really mattered to me. I had nothing else to film, so all I could do was look back through the tapes of my journey and try to make sense of it all. As I watched the footage, I remembered a girl who I must have met during my controlled experiment with Viagra.
You can give me your number, I will call you, I promise.
It's nice to meet you. I wondered if she had ever called me. I checked my phone and found a text message, which I realised must have been from her.
Hello?
Hi, is that Alex?
Yes?
I don't know if you remember me. My name's Chris. I'm the guy that came up to you in the street and asked you to have sex.
Yes?
Would you still be interested? I mean, in meeting up, I mean, not necessarily having sex.
Yes.
Okay.
You promised to meet me, and you didn't, and I was thinking, okay, so he found out another girl, so okay. I won't fuck him. How many girls were you talking to?
Maybe around 300. But I've got a massive erection, and I was very drunk, and I took a load of Viagra. I'd taken too much, and I just wanted to have sex with someone.
Why Viagra?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Alex all about my problem and about all the things I'd found out were wrong with me, and it didn't seem to bother her. So just tell me I've got one other question for you. I mean, how do you think you are in relationships?
You know, today I was writing about this. I have a book.
Turned out Alex had a notebook too. I wasn't sure whether that was a good thing or not.
I was writing about the relationships and all that stuff.
Okay.
Can I make a photo?
Yeah. That weekend, we met in the park for a second date.
Let's go swimming.
You really think?
Why not?
And I started to find out more about her.
Come on.
She was a journalist from Moscow, and she had quite a history too. She'd been married and divorced, and had even had a 3-year relationship with a woman, which wasn't a big problem for me. She also had a thing about apples.
Well, I've never eaten an apple in my life. I don't believe in them.
I didn't know how things would turn out with Alex, but I really liked her. The more time we spent together, the less I found myself thinking about all my problems. Well, I guess that's the end of my project. Didn't turn out to be quite as simple as I thought it would be, but, well, it was great to meet so many of my ex-girlfriends again. It's made me realise that, actually, over the years, I've been dumped by some really nice girls. And if I hadn't done it, I would never have met Alex. Then again, I probably wouldn't have ended up in a dungeon getting my balls whipped either, but I think it all worked out okay in the end. I also saw Vicky again recently. She's had her baby, Louis. He was a really funny little character, and she was so happy that I found I wasn't thinking about what had gone wrong between us. And I realised for the first time how lucky I'd been to know her and to have been in love with her.
Go where you want to, do the things you feel. Walk around with a broken leg and $100 bill. Get yourself a pistol, get yourself a dog. Stay up all night getting drunk, sleeping on a hollow log. Walk till you're restless, sleep till you're tired. Wake up without thinking, you're the one that I desire.